Okay, here we go. Okay, perfect. Hello guys, welcome back to this channel. Welcome to this new video. We're going to play again the Pokemon Crystal version, as you probably know it. And now we're going to continue where we stopped. Nothing really changed since the last time. We're still here, and we're going to raid the radio tower to see what Team Rocket is doing inside here. Now, if I remember correctly, the last time we beat this guy right here, but we did nothing more. So let's check for 1 second if our Pokemon are okay. Apparently, yeah. And we proceed further. Okay, Pidgeotto is in the first place. And we proceed further in this tower to see what's going on. Take over the tower? I don't know. What do you say? This password have... Okay. This one is pretty chill. Nothing to worry about. Right, sure. Okay, let's see. Come on. Yeah, in fact, it is really convenient for Team Rocket that there was no security at all. No security agents, no one. Absolutely nothing. Well, instead, a radio tower should be safely guarded. Okay. I remember that that move, Glare. It is to paralyze. It causes paralysis, I think. Okay, right. It's a good thing that now Pidgeotto has Fly. A quick attack should do it. Yeah, in fact. Perfect. I would really like to evolve Pidgeotto and Kilava. I don't know if we will succeed in this run. I mean, in this video. We'll see in the sequence. Now, okay, this one has more Pokemons, but of low level, I think. 21. I can live with that. The thing is that Rattata and Raticates are so annoying for Hyper Fang. Because they can easily... Okay. Knock out your Pokemons with that move. But if I can just one-shot them with Fly, I think we are safe. They can just damage Pidgeotto with quick attack. In fact. Perfect. I foresee a Pidgeotto level 29 in our team. Okay, level 23. Okay. Still, I discovered in this game that Pidgeotto is way less fast than I remembered. I thought that it was like the fastest Pokemon, at least in the first 2 generations. But in the end, apparently Rattata is, if not on the same level, even... okay, it was just a focus energy. If not at the same level, even further. I don't know, maybe we should just compare them, but we are not going to do that. Maybe I will just look at the Pokemon statistics, that you can see online. Only Rattatas. Okay. such a strong Team Rocket member. I expect to find, obviously, I am an high-ranked agent of the Team Rocket in this tower. At least I should expect one. I mean, it's one of the main Team Rocket operations. Okay, perfect. I don't know if maybe we receive some kind of special item after this little adventure in the radio tower. Maybe something special, something to give Pokémons for an maybe evolution or to improve their statistics. Zubat. Also, I would really like to. I would like to know where I can find the fossil Pokemon, because I would really like Omanite. As always, I'm fixed on water type Pokemons. I don't know what to say, I like them. I mean, the other one is good as well, but I don't like the evolution. I remember the evolution and I don't like it. I prefer Omanite's evolution. Omanstar, if I remember correctly. But we'll see. I don't think we will get the fossils here in the radio tower. It will be really weird. So far, so good. Sorry guys, I was looking at some little bird at my window. Sometimes I have little birds visiting here. Well, not always little. Sometimes even hawks or parrots. But most of the time pigeons and I don't know they are the name of those little birds. I do not remember how they are called in English. I will think about it anyway. I don't know what to use here. Maybe I'll just keep Pidgey up. Disable. Okay, it failed. Quick attack. Okay, perfect. Maybe Grammar and Mach are more like special defense kind of tanky Pokemon. Actually, a Mach is not that bad, having a Mach in our team. Especially if they do this thing. Actually, it's kinda cool that it remains only this little thingy when they use minimize. Oh yeah, perfect. I mean, I'm thinking about, for example, fighting a Mach, like in this case, which continuously uses minimize, and in the end you can never hit it, because it's just, its evasiveness is just incredible levels. Poison gas, okay, it didn't affect. I would like to use flight, sometimes in my life. Not that I just spammed it like no one else before me. Please do not. Okay. Excuse me, what? Whoa. I think we're gonna lose Pidgeotto. Please do it. You can level up, I think. It's a Mach level 25. Come on. Yes! Okay. Okay. But I will not go back to the Pokémon Center, you know? Let's try using Kilava a little bit. At least now my team is more or less at the same level. What are you? Are you with It's Team Rocket is trying to... Okay, you're not of Team Rocket. Okay. You saw me. So, Arbok, Rattatas, Zubats, Grimer and Mach, Wheezing, clear. And then what else could we expect? Hound. I mean that dark... the dark fire Pokémons that dog like Growlithe but darker, you know. It was Hound. Its name was Hound. Whatever it was. I'm worried about... I knew it. I was thinking about it in that precise moment. I was thinking about it. No, come on. One shot? No, thank you. That's the only thing I'm worried with. I'm worried about wheezing and coughing. It just one-shotted my Kilava, incredible. Oh, I have a Pidgeot in the first place. Of course. So when I have Pidgeot, and it's almost dying, what I find? A Magnemite. Of course. Why not? And of course, Kilava is out of combat. Okay? What can I use? Maybe I have to go back to the Pokémon Center. I don't want to use a Revive. I do not want to use a Revive. And Kilava it's really useful against Magnemite. Of course. It's the only thing to do when you're fighting this kind of Pokémon. Okay, but you're going down. You maybe will go down before light. Probably not. Okay. Oh, thank you. For once in a lifetime. And... should I? Okay, perfect. Yes, we are going straight back to the Pokémon Center. Light, but you know, you could do something useful time to time. Oh, that's incredible. That's genuinely, genuinely incredible. 3 life points. Okay. I mean HP, you know. Health points. Another Magnemite. There's no point in using Rocky, what the hell can he do? Let's try Weeping Bell, but... Here too, what can it do? I can try Stun Spore and then Growth. And then a Vine Whip. The only thing I have to really worry about right now it's not Sonic Boom. Supersonic. Okay. Perfect. And level up. Trying to learn a Sweet Scent. No, because I remember Sweet Scent was useful against Pokémon which were using Double Team or Minimize, you know, increasing their evasiveness. It's useful against such Pokémons, but I mean, I don't know what to remove instead. I mean, to make place for it. Growth is useful. Vine Whip is the only grass type of move that I have in my whole team. Then I have Stun Powder, which is useful because it can paralyze Pokémons. And then Cut is necessary for the trees, and also it does a bit of damage, you know. Better than the Constriction or whatever it was, the move that Weeping Bell had before that. Okay, we can go back. I hope this is the last time. And we can go straight to the top of the tower. Also, Kilava is right there to have a level up. You are not one of the evil guys, are you? No. Please save him. Okay, here is close. Come on. So, question anyone we can do. One thing that I do not accept is the fact that we actually lost all that. Oh no. All the XP that Weezing could give us. We just lost it. Now, I'm not gonna use Kilava against this Weezing because I don't want it to die once more. I will try to use Rocky. Oh, another bird. Guys, I knew it. I just knew it. I just knew. Okay, level 31. Flame Wheel. Sure. Cute. I would like to remove Member. Since it's a new fire type move, yeah, let's do it. Probably I'm doing the wrong thing, keeping like Smokescream and Leer. And probably say you are stupid trying to keep in them. Maybe you're right. Probably you're right. Or maybe, We are right there to level up Rocky as well. I will keep him. I remember that I used to play using only attack moves and nothing about, statistics to increase my Pokemon stats or to decrease the stats of my adversary. And I would like to play differently, so I'll try this way. Also because I would like to have a bit of versatility, I don't know, maybe I will miserably fail. Probably I will. But, let's try. I don't know what that bird is trying to do. Apparently, it has some appreciation for the plants that I have right there. Well, at least sometimes they come here in this period because it's really hot outside and they are just looking for a place where to find a bit of shadow, to rest a little bit. I just let them do it. I feel bad for them, to just scare them and force them to go away. I prefer to let them be. Also, it's kinda... I appreciate the fact that... What is this thing? Well, poison attack. Also appreciate the fact that, animals come to me and do their things. They are not so scared. I appreciate that. But of course, if they were bears, that would be different. In that case, I would not really appreciate their presence. Not because I hate them, because I'm just, I will just be incredibly scared. You are another scientist. Most excellent. Only a Pokemon scientist will ever say that. Okay, he's interested about the design of the tower, so probably an engineer. Scientists are rich. Wants to battle. Oregon? Oregon should not have self-destruction. Take this. Oregon should be normal type. Conversion? Conversion? And transforming into the fire... Excuse me? What? Recover. Recover. Fire type, you say? Fire type, you say, yeah? Transforming into the normal type. Okay, Mr. Normal Type, take this. Excuse me? But why? What does it has to do with 3 attack? Okay. Ghost type, but it took something from Rocky, like I take your type instead of ghost type. Onyx should not be ghost type. If my Onyx is ghost type, we have a... Well, not really a problem, but I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's not. No, just because, No, in fact, rock and ground type. Yeah. Maybe it's just casual, and it's just a casualty that it gained the fire type when it used that move the first with Kilava. Probably. Okay, Zubat. The only thing that worries me is the presence of coughing and wheezing Pokémons. I mean, Pokémons which self-destruct, as well Voltorb and then Electrode, yeah, can do such a thing. And probably we will not evolve Kilava this day. It should arrive to level 36, if I remember correctly. Anyway, Kilava is... Well, no, this is a Golbat level 24. I was thinking about that Kilava is getting faster, but I don't know. It was just a Golbat level 24, while Kilava is level 31. So it's not good to compare them right now. Grimers do not possess self-destruction. No, they do not. Coughing, wheezing, Voltorb and Electrode have self-destruction because they resemble a rounded bomb, or a generator. Wheezing like a poisonous bomb, while Electrode more like a nuclear electric bomb. So that's why they have it. But there's no way Grimers are gonna have such a move. Okay, I was trying to interact with this empty space, since apparently I cannot pass through. Oh, wait one second. Oh, director's office. Hello, dude. You came to rescue me? What? Yeah? Well. How the turntables? Okay. Such a plot twist. Rocket Executive. No. Well, at least we discovered that Rocky can actually take self-destruction. So we're gonna use it against this kind of problems. Also, they use Sludge, which does nothing to Rocky, so that's good. Oh no. Not with Rocky. It has already a low accuracy level. Ah. Maybe I should use Screech a bit. But it just lower the Rocky's accuracy, so I do not feel very comfortable in using it. Oh yeah. In the end, it had to happen. After all those poison moves. Okay. The next one is... let's try something else. What could I use against? Gyarados, maybe? Maybe Pidgeotto? With Fly, I can avoid the explosion. Let's try it. Okay. At least I avoided that smoke screen. Whoa. I expected less. It waited for the right moment to do so. When he had such low life. Now what? Let's try Gyarados. I don't know. I would like to make it flinch, but I know it will not happen. Dragon Rage does the same amount of damage every time. Let's try Surf. Basically, this one is just sending kamikaze to me. Oh no. Please do it. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Could you please use something else? Something that is not a coughing or a wheezing? No. Okay. Tackle, it's better than Smoke Screen. Smoke Screen. I tend to say Smoke Scream, like cream of smoke stuff. Okay. Oh man, you had such a great fantasy when you decided which Pokemon to have with you, huh? What a great imagination. What a great inspiration. Let's try to make it flinch. And let's see what kind of damage. Ah, it was a critical hit. So probably... of course, a critical hit with the explosion. Coughing is so unexpected. Listen. Just die, you know, just die, please. Rocky, my god. My god, Rocky. Ah. Come on, go down. I don't know what kind of a fight was this one. It's just he was just throwing kamikazes at me. His tactic was to self-destruct until he destroyed my team. It's at the far end of the underground. But how did you get that far? The basement. I remember. I can't pass through. Thank you. I remember. There was that room that was locked and I could not enter when I explored the basement. Not the basement, the underground. Okay. So now we know what that room was for. And we can go back to the Pokémon Center since now we are done with the tower. Wait, let me check a little bit. Oh, okay. In truth, we could also... Well, no. Before closing the video, let's see what we can find behind that door. If it's just one room, it's one thing. If there is like a dungeon or things like that, then we can close the video right here. Now, the underground. Right here, if I... Dude, let me... Don't tell me that it's closed. It is. Let's see on the other side. Which was... What does that... I would like to, but you do not... Guys, wasn't that the entrance for the underground? Okay, no. Wait, do you have something to say? I don't know if those trainers... The hacker Anthony is a good guy. He'll phone you if he sees any rare Pokemon. Okay, fine. I know my Pokemon type, but I don't use... Okay. Good for you, I guess. Not me on this point. Oh, but I will do. Okay, no. It's a dungeon. Hold it. I saw you, I don't need you underfoot while I take care of Team Rocket. With you. That was just a fluke, but I repay my debts. What is... Fortunately, I went to the Pokémon Center before coming here. Okay, we beat him and then we close the video, I say. Go back. Level 30. Level 30. Okay. Now maybe we can compare them right now, and Kilava is faster. No. You know what's gonna happen, right? Rocky is gonna fail. You know it, right? Rocky is not gonna fail. It didn't. But Golbat will use Confused Ray. So we will change Rocky for Light. And then we will try to use Thunder Shock. But we will flinch. I knew that. We will flinch one more time. Oh, no instead. Ok, perfect. Key level 32. Rookie level 33. And what else? Magnemite. Kilava. Kilava. Absolutely. Kilava is fast. I mean, is faster, right? Yeah. Let's see. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. What else? Feraligatr. Feraligatr. Guys, Feraligatr. Level 32. Feraligatr. Thunderwave. Thunderwave. Okay. Okay. I'm doing the wrong thing, I know it. I know it. It's not that bad for alligator. I have to say, looks powerful. Water gun. Looks powerful. Water gun. And done. Okay. Ooh. Thank you for this juicy XP. What else? Hunter. Gyarados. Because Gyarados has Bite. Curse. You wanna die real quickly, man. Okay. Basically, yeah, we won. Ooh! 101. Sneasel. If I remember correctly, it is an ice type. It should be. Maybe dark and ice altogether. Probably, yeah, probably dark and ice type. Yes. Anyway, we won. It's clear. Okay, I was worried mainly about Feraligatr, which I expected it was still a Crocodile. And again, so why do I lose? You're not good enough, apparently. And in fact, Kilava didn't evolve at level 32. I don't treat Pokemon properly, love, trust. Are they really that what I lack? Are they keeping me from winning? I just don't understand. It's not going to end here. Not now. Not because of this. I want to give up on my dream of becoming the world's best Pokemon trainer, bro. Weren't you supposed to take care of Team Rocket? Do I have to do all the job here? all the work here. Well, guys, I guess that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.